Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome back to another Syntax Byte tutorial. In this video we're going to take a look at importing data from CoinmarketCap, the cryptocurrency API, into Microsoft Excel. We're going to show you an example with price quotes, but you can do it with virtually any of their API endpoints. So the trickiest thing with this is probably getting actually authenticated with the API. Other than that, it's pretty standard. So what we're going to go ahead to do to get started is we're just going to go ahead and start a new query in Excel. So we're going to head over to data. We're going to click this here, which is from web. I don't know why it shows up outside. Okay. Now, instead of just entering the URL, we need to go to advanced. We can enter the URL parts. I'm just going to enter it as one part, but you could add multiple different URL parts. I'm going to use the URL just to get a price query that's used in the written tutorial that is linked down below. And so this is the cryptocurrency quotes endpoint, latest. There's a number of different ways you can identify the currencies you want, but the easiest to understand is probably symbols, so we're going to use that. There's a number of other options too. You can have a look at the documentation. You can do a conversion, for instance. So how do you convert? You know, someone had asked me how you kind of do that on the website. You could use this convert flag, but I'm just going to use USD for now. So once we have that URL in there, that's probably the simplest part. The part that might get you caught up is making sure that the authentication actually works. So what you need to do for that is you need to use this HTTP request headers parameter thing down here, and it has its own header. So its header is called XCMC Pro API key. So I'm just going to paste that in there. But it's this X-CMC Pro API key. You can find it in the docs under authentication. So there it is there. I guess they now actually allow this convenience method. I don't think they used to, but this is still the preferred method, so we're going to use it anyway. It's relatively easy to do that. So once you put that in there, then you just put your API key in the box. So I'm going to copy mine, and of course I'll disable it after the video. And you just paste it in the box like that. And then you're all set. So you should be authenticated. You can go ahead and click OK. And now it asks you if you want to authenticate. You actually just click this anonymous because that header that we just put in there is already authentication. So just go like that. So it's not actually anonymous, but we don't need to use that authentication bit. We already did it with our header. Okay. And so now this actually pulls in the query. So we got status. We can have a look at that. Yeah, error message is null, so that's always good. It means it worked. So we could just delete that step too, because that navigation. So what we need to do now is we need to actually kind of morph this into a table that we can use in Excel. So click data, and at this point I see my BTC and LTC. So I'm going to go into table because that is going to be a different row for me. So as soon as you see what you want to be, when you should be getting rows, that's when you go into table. So now I have these records. So now what I can do is I can expand it sort of out and select the things I want. So I'm just going to go, I don't need max supply. I don't need any of these supply things. I don't need date added. Symbol, name, ID. I don't need ID. Name, symbol, num market pairs. I don't need that. Basically what I actually want is just this quote, but we can go something like that. Okay, Bitcoin, Litecoin gives me the symbol again, actually gives me the slug, and then this quote, this expands out into USD, so I click that, and then it expands out. And again, if you had multiple currencies, you might have multiple rows there, right? Or multiple columns, quote USD, quote whatever. Because once you do the two table, then that's when you have your rows, and then everything else from there is going to be a column on the row. So then we can do price, volume, percent change. So we click OK with all these. And so there's my prices. And so those are all in there. You can actually do calculations and stuff too. You can remove rows if you need to. You can split columns if you need to. You can do quite a few different transformations in this query editor. And a lot of them are very similar to what you would do in Excel, but the difference with this query editor is that every time this price updates, it will do those changes for you again. So now I'm going to go ahead and do close and load. Okay. So 97.11 is the current price. That's probably rapidly changing, so we'll see if we can get it to auto update here on video. But we got to set that up first. So now the data's in here. If you just want the data in here, there you go. But if you're doing cryptocurrency stuff, you probably want up-to-date data. So you can go over here to query. You can click properties, and you can turn on the auto updater. So enable background refresh. Refresh the data when opening the file. And then we'll do a refresh we can do it every up to a minute. And so we'll do that, and we'll do OK. And there we go. So you can see the data just updated there, 97.21. So the price went up a little bit. So that's how you get the data into Excel. I hope this video has been helpful. And again, my written tutorial will be linked down below. If you liked the video, give it a like. Throw out a comment even. I really appreciate hearing from you guys. If you did have trouble with this method, definitely do let me know. I don't make tutorials, that just don't work. So if you're having trouble with the method, maybe it's outdated, let me know. I can see if there's anything I can do to help. I don't make any guarantees, but I do try and reply to comments and help you guys out where I can. If you want to see more of this type of stuff, go ahead and hit subscribe. And otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.